Order, honorable member.
Siyacela baba, sicela
Eh.
ukuthi usihloniphe, angithi siyanihlonipha nathi. Siyacela kakhulu, yabona, siyacela baba ukuthi no baba namuhla vele akunama commission besithe nine la nihlangene khona lokho enivumelene ngako nizositshela namuhla. Hayi ukuthi namuhla niyocela kuma commission no. Ayihambi kanjalo. Sithe benime niye kuma commission yesterday namuhla vele sizolalela nina. Nizositshela ukuthi nivumelene ngani yini lento eniyifunayo. Kuyezwakala. Siyabonga. Siqhubeleke uhlelo baba.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. May I request members to ngicela ukuthi sibambisane ngekwama rules and orders because today we are honorable members of this August House and we shall behave as such. Ngiyacela so that we can move smoothly with our program. Let me call upon Honorable Member Makaringa to continue with item 3.
Sanbonan. Afshin. Mingakwateni phela. Ya ni me ale mahlweni ka ngwe vitorame me million Makaringa. Di serva ka committee lewa inga rangela hi honorable Lubis. La nte ale mahlweni kuta tivisa nte ale mahlweni kuta tivisa avurhangeri leri nga ta haleni mahlweni ka hina. I am here to acknowledge the leadership that is with us in this Parliament of Mpumalanga with disabilities. In our presence, we have got our Honorable BP Shiva, the Speaker of the 6th Mpumalanga Provincial Legislature. She was here, you know her. But I also request that she raise the hand to see. Amongst us, we have got Honorable BT Shongwe. In our midst, we have got Honorable BT Shongwe, MEC for Department of Social Development. I will ask her to rise also and greet the congregation.
Umhlonisha lapho sisitisho ukuthi sibobani ngingumake Shongwe lophethe litiko le social development.
Shikarka ina Honorable PS Ngomani mitayima mi
I'm Pat Ngomane, MEC of Finance, Economic Development and Tourism. Thank you.
Honorable BA Majuba.
Can the honorable member sit down? He was not acknowledged to speak. Honorable members, can we continue?
It is true that even if they can rise, you will not see them. No mabangayima angeke babon. Bas bakhona lava mabayima bazokhona kubabona.
Honorable members, honorable members,
Siyenza ukuthi
ngicela ukuthi
everybody
singabi circus.
must be taken
We are in
board.
parliament, honorable Makaringe,
Understand
pardon.
your concern, but ngicela ukuthi siqhubeke ngalomhlangano. Ngisebenza lo msebenzi lo uchairperson anginike wona ukuthi ngisebenze. Honorable BA Majuba.
Sanibonani. Ngiwubonakele Majuba, MSc for Education. Siyabonga.
Honorable LL Jaljal.
Sanbonan. Dumelang. Lochani. Bengibulisa ngesign language abangangiboni. Igama lami ngiulindiwe Ntshali. Ngu MEC we Culture, Sports and Recreation eMpumalanga. Ngiyabonga.
Honorable M. Lanchmanarian.
Hi everybody, I am Honorable Lakshmi Narain. I am the chairperson for Premier's Office, Finance, Economic Development and Tourism.
Honorable NG Nyembe.
Sanbonani. Dumelang. Goeiemorgen. Good morning. Igama ngingunomshado uGertrude Wakanyembe, imember yale shayamthetho. Kanti ungu-chief whip we-EFF. Sibasha sisazolungisa. Siyabonga.
Honorable Weber.
Goeiemorgen. Good morning. Sanbonani. Ngiyanibingelela. Mina ngiVerner Weber ngimelele iFreedom Front.
Yeah, so now, because abanye bahlele a distance kule mic, ngicela la bayime khona. Bangibabiza bayime khona, bakhuluma bayime khona. Ngicela head of Department of Social Development, Mr. X Mahlalele. It's our head of Department, Social Development. National Chairperson of Disabled People South Africa, Mr. R. Masambo. Provincial Chairperson of Disabled People South Africa, Mr. P. Mahlakwani. Provincial Coordinator for Austin, South Africa, Ms. M. Mkhatshwa. Provincial Caretaker of Albinism, South Africa, Ms. B. Gambule. So now nonke bahlonipha siyani amukela kulo meeting wethu. Amanda.
Thank you very much, Honorable Makaringa. We move in terms of our program. I will now call upon the National Chairperson of the sector, Mr. Masambo, to come and give us a message of support. Asimshayele ntandi. Asetanga phambi. Okay, that was noted. Sivumeleke kusebenzisa onke ama-official languages ase South Africa in this parliament. Manje akufuneki lo munye nakakhuluma ngalenye ilwimi bese siyamayewula. Ngubeke kwacaca ukuthi namuhla simalunga lahloniphekile and ekufuna ukuthi siphathe ngaleyo ndlela. Mr. Masambo, thank you.
Program Director, Babulibisi, I greet you on behalf of the disabled people of South Africa. Honorable Speaker, Mkhatshwa, members of the legislature, MECs present here, and my employer, Honorable P.S. Ngomane. Some of the things are really career limiting. I can't not mention my employer because Mr. Ngomane is my employer. I work for the provincial treasurer, wherein he's the leader in that department. I want to greet you all, but also take this opportunity and greet all disabled people that are here and say, indeed, we are honored to be meeting today during this important month, which is part of the Disability Month. But I think, Honorable Chair, you've heard for yourselves, honorable members, that disabled people are saying, let's not continue talking. We're tired of talk shops. We would want to see action. As I was coming here, I was speaking to the provincial secretary, Mr. Stole, who said, Robert, chairperson, my chairperson, I'm not going to this important gathering. Please convey the message to the leadership that we've been talking about these matters and we're not seeing action. And we just hope that this sixth administration would ensure that indeed there's a change, that indeed disability is put to the epicenter of human development, that all these matters that disabled people, ourselves, that we've been raising over and over again and again, that these matters are addressed. So it is important, Honorable Chair, that I become emphatic on this matter, because next year you'd want to have a disability parliament, and if there's no action, for example, in education, in health, in public works in terms of the integration of people with disabilities, ensuring an inclusive delivery of services for people with disabilities in terms of human settlements, it would be difficult for disabled people to be coming to sit here. So it's very much important that I emphasize it. One other aspect which I've been asked to convey, Honorable Speaker, Honorable Chair, is that disability is a human rights and development issue, and it cuts across all sectors of government. And that when we met with the President in February, we mentioned to the President to say, please, His Excellency, Mr. President, move disability from social development to the presidency. Because we believe that the presidency, it's more strategical in terms of ensuring that there's proper oversight, proper monitoring, of all departments, as opposed to disability being located within social development. And we have said the very same to the Honorable Premier, Mkhatshwa, in the province. Once more, I think about 3 weeks ago, before Amapogopogo, our winner a World Cup, wherein we said, Honorable Premier, assist us, please. The Department of Social Development can't render oversight on education. They can't render oversight on human settlements, on public works as it relates to the empowerment of people with disabilities, etc. And therefore, we are appealing that you follow the president's example. Because indeed, during the configuration in May of government, the president moved disability to the presidency. That's where now it is located. Minister Mkhatshwa is responsible now for disability. So we're saying the same should happen, and that's the message which have been requested, honorable members, honorable chair, to share here that, disabled people in the province in Mpumalanga are requesting that the province move disability back to the office of the premier where it used to be. It's so strategic, it makes business sense when it's there. Honorable members, I just want to indicate here that 99% of disabled people that are here are unemployed. Despite the fact that we've got the Employment Equity Act of 1998, which says 2% of government employees should be people with disabilities. And I know, for example, Honorable Speaker, under your stewardship in the legislature, you only have one disabled person employed. So it's quite important that, yes, 1%, yeah. No. What I'm saying, Honorable Speaker, it's important that you assist us in ensuring that people that are here, disabled people that are here, that's why you are able to find them here during this time of the day, It's because they are unemployed. And the majority of them, they can be employed. So would really appeal to the leadership of the province to ensure that we employ disabled people, that we create opportunities, economic opportunities for people with disabilities. As we celebrate the Disability Month, that those that have businesses that are actually given an opportunity to render services, either it be catering services, it be transport services, because it does not assist for us to come here and have one meal for today only and go back to our homes and be hungry, But we want to see something sustainable in terms of us, getting job opportunities, getting business opportunities. So honorable members would really request and impress upon yourselves to say, wherever you are, please make that difference. I always say, anyone can become disabled. Honorable Chair, even yourself, at any given point, you can become disabled. You can have an accident. There are these diseases such as hypertension, etc., which could lead to, stroke, etc., etc. And it is important that as we are in the positions of leadership, wherein we're able to make a difference, that we use that space to make a difference, so that when that time comes, for us to be disabled, that at least we've paved a way for us to be integrated properly within that space. Because one day it might be ourselves sitting there and saying, these places are not accessible, for us. I, Honorable Speaker, say, as I move towards conclusion, I normally come to the legislature. Accessibility in this legislature is a challenge. It's really a challenge for a disabled people to come to this chamber. You must go as if we are going towards those committee rooms there, even if you don't want to go there. We would want to request that, Honorable Speaker, through your leadership, Chair, and Honorable Speaker, that the legislature consider installing a lift here, right in front. It's possible, so that we won't have to take a long walk, I wouldn't say to freedom, you know. So it would really request that, Honorable Speaker, that as we meet probably next year, during this time again, that we're at least able to take stock and say, indeed, yes, these are some of the changes that we've actually brought in terms of ensuring that these things happen. I can't not speak about vulnerable groups amongst disabled people. We are happy we've seen the Honorable Premier and the leadership of government leading, wherein we've seen people with albinism mutilated. In Pinar, just outside Nelspruit, Mbombela, we had a person with albinism who was buried there and was unearthed, exhumed, and would really implore upon the leadership to say, please assist us in a campaign to ensure that disabled people are not taken for a ride. Because indeed, this is really our worry. If people believe that if you are a person with albinism, you can be used for multi-purposes, to become rich, etc., etc. Those are myths which would really request the legislature to assist us in dispelling, that we are at least able to ensure that within these 25 years of democracy, of freedom, as we celebrate, that indeed all of us are free, including persons with disabilities. Lastly, resourcing of disability organizations. We've got organizations of disabled people that are here. They don't have resources to operate. And they do a very important work, even on behalf of government. They even reach to spaces where government does not reach. So we would request that through your leadership, that you consider supporting the programs of disabled people in the province. Programs of albinism, South Africa in Mpumalanga, that they're at least resourced to be able to reach to people with albinism all over the province. And other disabilities. It's quite important, honorable members. Nothing about us without us.
Thank you. The second message of support will come from M. Mweketi, Provincial Coordinator for Autism South Africa. Asimshayele Ntandla asetha phambili.
Thank you, Honorable Chairperson, the Speaker of the Legislature, the MEC present here today, the sector of disability. Alinkutwi. Oh. Good morning, everyone. I really feel honored and I'm a bit shaken because I was not told. But my message this morning is to say we as Autism South Africa, we are grateful to be here, and we would like to say we are still finding challenges when it comes to especially children on the spectrum, when it comes to the issues of health, the early diagnosis, the issues of children being placed in schools. We have serious challenges. But in the same token, we are happy that we are starting to understand the condition, and we would like to say to the speaker, could please the speaker talk to the departments that are really leading, like your education, social development, health, so that we really get things going, because you can never have people being able to work as long as they have not been educated. And I think we need to start from the beginning, getting our children in schools, so that as they grow up, one day they are able to have been trained for skills so that they are able to work. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Our last message of support will come from Me Being Kambule, Provincial Caretaker of Albinism, South Africa. Singamshayela tandla naye aseta ngaphandle.
Sanibonani. Sanibonani. Amandla. Amandla. Ngiphinde ngibulise ubusisiwe Nkambule, i-caretaker provincial ye-albinism. I-Albinism Society South Africa. Now umlayezo esinawo ngaphakathi kwendlu ukuthi okokuqala nje ama programs esiwabona la ngaphakathi awekho suitable for a person with albinism, ange small font, so lokho kusilethela kona ukuthi it means sisesesemuva kusengabi nama changes. So then iloku okukhona nokuthi kana sikhona singabantu abane albinism in a province siqele kanengi ukuthi siqela ukuthi kana akulonjwe istructure sethu provincial, because as some of the things asikhona ukufinyelela kizo, and then ama dignity packs wethu i-health ngibonile kubhaliwe laphana uma ngigowa through i-report engithole izolo masifika la ukuthi u-health is providing, whereas u-health he's still providing i-30 SPF. Ekubeni we are expecting 50 plus SPF siyabantu abane albinism. So sithi sikhona singabantu abane albinism, let us make sure ukuthi uma sikhuluma ngokuthi we are mainstreaming disability, I mainstreameke konke, because even our in education ezikolweni kusesanother thing yokuthi kana abantwana they are struggling in terms of ukuthi babone ema boarding, and our teachers they finally bathi kibo abahambe bayohlala emakhaya or else abafunelwe isikolo. We don't need a special school, because a special school sisenza ukuthi sifile uncomfortable, uba happy by the time usesikolweni, but mawubuye ekhaya then the thing start yokuthi kana ubonakala ngathi uba isolated. So umlayezo esinawo nje namhlanje yilo umlayezo lo ukuthi kana siyaqela honorable speaker ukuthi kana sibhekelele singabantu abane albinism masingayekelelwa phansi kusukume lokha makunezinto ezenzekayo. Like for instance, by the time kune incident yakagabsile kwabonakala ngathi iyasukumelwa nyana i-albinism, but thereafter kwavele nje kwayekwa konke kwahlalwa phansi. So sithi masingasukumi ngalesikhathi kune incident kodwa masukume nalokha i-incident ingekho, and then sibuye size naku employment. Still abantu abane albinism, they are most employed ku education. What about other departments? Asibonakale na, yes, we have poor eyesight, but then we can manage to work. We can manage to perform ama performance wage. And asifuna ukuba laphana ku lower level, nathi sifuna ukuyale kuma high levels. Siyabonga singu albinism.
Thank you very much. Mkhatshwa. Well, in terms of the program, I will now invite the Honorable MEC for Social Development, Honorable P.T. Shongwe, to give us a keynote address. Honorable Shongwe.
Thank you very much, Program Director. I was requested to do two things, but then bese ngiyakhetha ukuthi njengoba ngime la ngithule i-report lebuya e-ofisini laka Premier concerning people with disabilities. Program Director, Honorable Speaker, members of the executive, Chairperson of Disabled People of South Africa, and also Mpumalanga, umama laphayana uhola i-autism, nonke nikhona njengemalunga, I'm sorry, Program Director, anginohlabela ngoba ngiyakhuluma. Kune difference kuhlabela nokukhuluma, but I will make sure ukuthi ngiyayiphakamisa i-voice ukuthi sonke sive. Ngixolela ngale ndlela lengayo ngikhuluma sovela. Ngime la kutothula i-report lebuye ofisini laka Premier. Uchairperson lobeka khona la ukhulumile ukuthi upresident uyimuvile i-disability wayimikisa i-ofisini lakhe. So nabo Premier nabo baku that process. Kulamanye ma provinces sebaqalile neyethu it's in the process yokuthi i-disability isuke ku department iye ofisini laka Premier. Very soon uPremier utawenda i-announcement ukuthi seyiyasuka iyakuye. Why ifanele ibe lapha? Ukuthi le-office laka Premier ngilo lelikwati kumonitor onke ama-department. Njengale report lengidoyithula la, ibuye ofisini laka Premier njengoba kungiyo lesimonitor sisonke. Ngiyathemba ukuthi nitayamukela ibuyi etikweni, ibuya e-ofisini laka Premier. I-Constitution yase South Africa ikubeka kucace ukuthi i-South Africa le noma eyethu sonke fanele sihlale ngokuvana noma sinama diversities. And again, siyawakha ama-policy sing government ukuthi akube nekulinganana kuto tonke tinhlangano noma ema-sectors lakakhona emphakathini without any discrimination. Ngitawungena ke manje ngicela ukuthi silalele kahle na i-report lebeka ngokusobala ukuthi kumenjani ku-implementa le 2% requirement lefunekako kuma disabilities kuma department. Nawucala nge-department ye agriculture, rural development and land administration. Yona iku 1.5%. And iphinze iyasho netizathu ukuthi kungani ingakafiki ku 2%. But itawucela ndunankulu ukuthi aphakamise lokhu lesikubita ukuthi i-moratorium ukuthi bakhone ukucasha bafike kulo 2% lona lodzingekako. Bese ngiyabuya ngiya ku department yaka human settlement. Yona iku 0.63%, 0.63%. Nayo futhi isicela ukuthi kulifte i-moratorium ukuze bakwadi ukucasha bantu labane disability ukuze bakhone kufikelela kule 2%. I-Department of Education nayo ayikakafikeleli iku 0.19% MEC. Ngicabanga ukuthi njengoba nine nivumelekile ukuthi nicashe njengelithiko laka education i-moratorium ayikho kini nitayi addressa leyo issue leyo yale 2%. Bese kuba i-department ye community safety, security and liaison. Yona idlulele icashile ina 3.21%. Imithe itarget yayo yaze yadlulelela. Siyabonga ku leadership ya that department. Sekuba i-department ye public works, roads and transport. Nayo futhi idlulele itarget iku 2.33%. Sokuba i-department ididet lehola ngibabe lokhona babengomani. Nayo isele kancane iku 1.27%. Nabo bacela ukuthi kuphakanyiswe i-moratorium ukuze bakwadi ukucasha kuphelele lo 2%. Bese kuba i-Department of Public Works, Roads and Transport. Yona iku 2.2% bayimithile itarget. Sekuba i-Office of the Premier bona baku 3.55 bayidlulele baya ngale itarget. Sekuba i-Department of Human Settlement nabo bayimithile itarget baku 2.4%. Sekuba i-Department of Finance lephethwe nguye babengomane nayo imithile itarget ku 2.45%. Sokuba i-Department ye Culture, Sports and Recreation bashoda kancane utakulungisa lokomhlonishwa mabona njali baku 1.84%. Angisho ukuthi onke lama department hayi ukuthi ahleti nje ngoba bekangafuni. Lamanye abanjwe ukuthi kunale moratorium. Lesibona ukuthi njengoba nyalo le function le seye officeini la Premier, uPremier utofika akubuke letibuko and esho ukuthi iyalifteka just for thine lesine disability. Seke kunama challenges in terms of our physical environment such as infrastructure. Siyabona ukuthi isa create ama barriers. Isasivimbela futhi infrastructure nokuthi singakhonakali ukucasheka njengebantu labanama disabilities ngoba leminye lamanye ama buildings angeke sikhoni at the moment ukwa accessa and nama parkings futhi ethu thine lesine disability awekho lanele. Lokho ke kufuna ukuthi ke sikubuke even naku public transport asikhoni ku accessa transport like emabhasini emateksini asikhoni kugibela singene ne wheelchair. Ngibonile lapha kuzalo itolo khona into lebayifakako so kwangathi amatekisi ethu nawo angayithola leyo facility ukuze sikhone kungena siwasebenzise kahle kanye namabhasi. So we'll make sure as a government ukuthi siyatibuka letingcinamba letinvimbela ukuthi singakhoni ku accessa whether it's transport, whether it's building infrastructure. Seke kunama pillars lawa on the white paper on the rights of persons with disabilities. Lekufanele ukuthi siwa achieve as ma government departments. So ngidocala nge Department of Agriculture, Rural Development and Land Administration. Babalile ke bona ukuthi kunama achievement especially eHlanzeni North and South, lapho ama-building abo ayakwati ukuthi abe accessible. Then but bane shortage eGatisbande ma-building wakhona kune upper floor labantu labane disability bangakhoni ukufikelela khona. So bathi bayocela ke remedial action batocela i-department ye-public works ukuthi bancede eGatisbande ukuthi lawo ma-offices lawo nawo abe accessible. Say i-Department of Health yona it's in 148 wama clinic out of 284 alawo ma clinic are accessible, and they also report ukuthi tibhedlela tabo tonke ti accessible in terms of people with disabilities. Shusi siyakhona kuya etibhedlela ngema wheelchairs wethu sithole lusido. La kungakalungi khona kuse eGatisbande in some of the clinics, and they will make sure ukuthi i-Department of Public Works, Roads and Transport iyasiza ngokuthi yakhe letindlela tenu nibita ukuthi ma-ramps angithi ukuthi into khona ukuthola i-health care. I-Department of Education ithi comply onke ma-lift abo accessible bantu bayakhona kufikelela ema-ofisini wabo. But kunama satellite buildings la ngekho compliant nama generators for the lifts during power failures. Kushuthi kusashoda lokho i-Department of Education ithi tokubuka isebenzisana nelitiko le-public works. So i-Department of Community Safety, Security and Liaison ithi khonile yona ukuthi 12 wama offices wabo abe accessible, nalamanye futhi lang 22 lebeka ngekho accessible nawo balungisile ukuthi nikhone kufikelela kuwo. And then la kungaka fikelelwa kahle khona nabo batokhulumisana kanye ne-Department ye Public Works, Roads and Transport ukuthi isilungiselele lawo ma-offices ukuthi sonke sikhone kuwathola noma sine disability. But i-challenge lekhona manje kufanele sati si understand futhi i-deaf culture nokuthi si recognize i-sign language, because ngiyo lengayenda ukuthi sikhone ukuxhumana kakhulu nalaba labane disability yokungeva. So kusese i-challenge leyo, but siyakuphakamisa lokho sing-government, siyathembisa futhi ukuthi kunema communicators lesitowathatha siyowatrainer ukuthi bayati le sign language. Ingadiwa kuphela bantu labasebenta nge-disability kuphela, but kuwo onke ama-department ethu sitawuthatha ama-communicators ahamba ayotrainela i-sign language. Futhi siphinde singete nama-interpreters laba bakhona la. Yes. Nikuphi nyalo kani ngoba siyakhuluma. Oh yes. Laba interpreter i-sign language babe baningi nabo sibatrain ukuze sikhone ukuxhumana na. Sim government sifisa ukuthi konke lesikwendako bantu laba ne disability abaku access, whether ba deaf, whether ababoni, indzaba ye braille nayo ilungiswa. Kungako lelanga simithile ne leadership ye people with disability, the days launcher lenyanga bavetile ukuthi Mhlonishwa Maju bakhala ngokuthi akuna skolo, akuna high school in Mpumalanga. Bantwana babo bayafunza whether kuma inclusive schools naleletinye tikolo letifana nabo Magugu naletinye letikhona around the province, but letikolo tigcina ka grade 12, they are ka grade 7. And labanye bantwana abaningi baya kulamanye ma province like eLimpopo, and eLimpopo sebabaxosha labantwana ukuthi seba overwhelmed, abasale babuyela kuma provinces wabo. We've done that since 1994 kubathumela kulawo ma provinces. Babe sebangithuma ke ngisatawudlulisa nakundunankulu ukuthi bacela ukuthi kube ne boarding school ye high school here in Mpumalanga, so that labantwana mabacetha grade 7 bakwati kuyongena high school. Sikuthethe ke lokho sidakudlulisa kundunankulu, sicelo lesihle leso lesiqhubekisela sifundza sakithi phambili. Then ke kune implementation yama pillars lefanele siyende as ma government departments about white paper in the public service. Ngilaba khale khona ukuthi asibacashi kahle bantu labakhubatekile noma labane disability. Siyathembisa ukuthi lokho sitokushintsha siyiMpumalanga government. Ndocela ngedepartment ye agriculture, rural development and land administration. Bona ke bafuna kubika ukuthi kule period under review bakhonile ukuthi babe nama programs basitwa i-department ye social development bakhonile kwenda ma workshops for people with disabilities. I-department ye health yona iti traine ama officials aw 60 nge sign language, and 25 of these officials batabe ba graduate ekupheleni kweminyaka wetimali lona lesikuwo. And bathi baya plana futhi be health ukuthi basataw trainer more 20 to 30 officials on sign language kulomnyaka lesitawuthatha wetimali. I-Department of Education yona ithi yawa trainer ma officials wayo iyaba trainer futhi nabo tishela on sign language, futhi baku process yokuthi kube nama documents latawukhulisa ifonti njengoba sesi ashito lapha, nokuthi kube nama documents labhalwe ngebraille ukuze laba labangaboni bakwati kuwafunza lawo ma documents. Siyayibonga le progress leyendiwe ngilama department. Enye i-department of community safety, security and liaison yona ithi enliste ama services of professionals for big events. Ma big events kusho ukuthi batawu participate, and okunye futhi challenge basene challenge yama sign language specialist. Sitoyicutela nayo le department ukuthi joine lawa lamanye ukuthi babafake ma officials wabo nawo ayo trainer for i-sign language. Siyaqhubeka futhi i-department ye agriculture ithi yona through i-program yayo ye EPWP bakwatile ukuthi ba employ bantu labane disability laba 11, bathi futhi laba 20 bayaba supporta through i-program yabo lebitwa ukuthi ngiphezu komkhono nomlimi program. And futhi bathi bana 150 webantu labane disability laba bathethe ukuthi bayoba trainer kuma vegetable gardens. Babiye futhi babaniketa ma equipments okulima like ma wheelbarrow nema fosholo nema khuba netinhlanyelo, all the equipments latsengekako uma umuntu alima. Futhi bakwatile futhi nokuthi ba establish vegetable gardens during Mandela Day. Ngiyathemba ukuthi it was not just for Mandela Day. Mandela Day now is 365, but bayaqhubeka nalelo hlelo lelo. Bakwendile lokho eHlubukani, eGodeni and naseSiyathemba. Lokunye kusasisalele sing government yilendo lesibita ukuthi preferential procurement policy framework lekufanele ukuthi siyibuke ukuthi nayo iyaba favor abantu labane disability. Singakhulumi ngokucasha kuphela, siMpumalanga government ngokukhokhelwa nguNdunankulu wethu uthi lendo batayibuka sitoyibuka sisonke ukuthi nani niya empowerisheka through le preferential procurement policy, nokuthi futhi sibe committed as the government ukuthi sichubeke nokusupporta bantu labane disability, bantu lababomake, bantu labasha ukuze sonke sende sure ukuthi baya benefita kule 30% lesiyibeke aside. So kufuneka ukuthi nisukume ke nitakhele ke ma cooperatives, ma companies ningahlali nako lokho nibuye nivele kulamatiko ukuthi nitokhona kubenefita kule 30% lena ndunankulu leka ayishoko ukuthi ibekwele eceleni. I-Department of Health yona ithi appointe bakhusele business solution for sewerage treatment and honey sucking budget. Ngebudget lebita ngokuthi 2 million. Ngiyathemba ukuthi laba le bakhusele le yebantu labakhubatekile bathi ine budget leng 2 million bayaba trainer kulama skills lawa lesengwabalile. I-challenge lekhona, i-Department of Health is there are few companies bantu laba ne-disability. Shusi siya encourage njengoba sikule parliament ukuthi asambeni siyofoma lawo ma-companies. Ithi futhi yathembisa i-Department of Health ukuthi itawubeka an extra budget ukuthi i-allocate for that. I-Department of Education yona ithi ihambise 3 wema-bursary holders ukuthi ayo trainer. Ngiyakubeka kumhlonishwa Majuba lokhona la ukuthi akubuke nako lokho ukuthi kwenele yini uma babathathu kuphela, but at least for a start something ikhona velani njengalo ntombazane lesimbonile lothi ufunza eUnisa nedi namhla simboni udropile stam handa over kuwe babe Majuba bonakale ukuthi uya assisteka in terms of ibuzzer because udrope ngoba angakwadi ukuchubeka nokubhadala. I-Department ye Public Works, Roads and Transport yona ithi ina 4.28 wama companies lewa awadile on the coordinated partnership with Human Settlement on Vukuphile for persons with disability. Coordinated Disability Entrepreneurs Workshop at Bohlabela bayendini. Seke ngidovala ngedepartment yaba bengomane kuthi yona ithi ibeke eceleni noma isebenzise imali lecishe ngaba nge-33 million le ispende kithi thine le bantu lesine disability, and ithi yathembisa ukuthi taw allocate more funding on this regard. Fanele akusho umhlonishwa vele ngoba nguye lo siphethele imali. Iyathembisa futhi ukuthi isatawuchubeka nokuthi ifake ibudget leningi. Niyeva msusi baspende emalini 33 million. Uthi yathembisa umhlonishwa. Uthi yathembi angithi phela nengeke tikuwa yisho ukuthi ayikaspendwa le mali. Ispendwe kuma programs lesingawa accounted, and it will continue to allocate more budget for the empowerment of people with disabilities. Sifuna kusho ukuthi Ndunankulu is so excited. Unilinzile vele, ulinzile le sector ukuthi ayibuye lapha emnyangweni wakhe ukuthi naye atoyifakela liso ayibuke ukuthi hamba ngendlela lekhona. Khumbula ukuthi bani laba ne disability baseduzane kwakhe kakhulu, and ngithanda kusho ukuthi sesi program ayikapheli ngesikhathi sakagabsile kuphela. Icala la kagabsile beli high profile besilihambela vele sing government ene liphunyelwe nguye Ndunankulu ngokwakhe as delegate sima MECs ukuthi siye babengomane make Shiba make Mabone make we health babe Majuba we education sonke lelicala la kagabsile beli cross cutting, all of us sa focus kulo ngoba we wanted to make sure ukuthi labantu lababulale bogabsile nabo bayajeza ngalokufanele, and we want to take this stand to report ukuthi we have achieved and we are still going to follow on that case siyachubeka njengoba litochubeka ngalomnyaka lotako mhla ka-25. Ngikhuluma nje ngetindzaba te-disability. Enkomazi kusasa kuna-2 emingcwabo. One boyfriend ushise i-girlfriend yakhe wayilayitha ngemathayi yasha yaphela yaba ngumlotha kwasala only 4 emathambo. Imingcwabo utowendeka kusasa. Lo munye bhuti ubulale bhuti wakhe wamkapa wamcetha bantwana bamake munye nababe munye. Lo ukapa lo umkapa ngoba akakhona ukukhuluma umute niyakwati mos bekangakhulumi bekane disability yokungakhulumi vele wathi emake lembebebe yakho lengidoyibulala wavuka ekseni walola bobhusha bakhe vele wamkapa wamcetha. From there maphoyisa emango abesenaye ayamgijimisa ayamthola. Unfortunately ubesenaye uyacollapse ke uyashona. Kusasa kunale mingcwabo lemibili lemikhulu kakhulu enkomazi. Besides that kunemfana loyi-1 lomncane eBushbuckridge lona 13 years lo banjiwe naye. Ngivumelana nani ukuthi kuba disable akusho ukuthi mangiso ngeke ngibe disable. Lo mfana ubanjiwe naye wajutshwa inyawo ngikhuluma nje usesibhedlela la anakekelwa khona. We'll make sure ukuthi siyamsupporta naye lo mntana. We'll make sure as a government ukuthi siyenda sure ukuthi uyathola le artificial leg uma aphuma esibhedlela. Nami nje mphathi lihlelo ngiwile la ngiwile edolweni. Ningakuhleka lokho. Ningakuhleka ngoba nangiya kadokotela bathe ama ligaments wami adzabukile. Therefore ngisakhona nokugcoka statue. Sengisho ukuthi disability noma ngangibani angaba disabled. Kungako niseduze netinhlitiyo ta government waseMpumalanga. Siyanithanza la kungekho right khona njengoba sekubuyela ka officeini la ka Prim. We'll make sure ukuthi siya correct. Sixoleleni la singakendanga kahle khona. Ngiyabonga.
Thank you very much, Honorable MEC, for the enriching keynote address. In terms of our program, we are supposed to report from the various commissions. I have been informed that Sina Togozile Skosan was a report from Commission 1, Zanzele Chiane from Commission 2, Bongikosi Mdluli from Commission 3, and Innocent Ngosi. I want to request that in that sequence, they bring their reports following that sequence. Yes, we'll allow for that. We'll give you an opportunity to engage the speaker. Okay. Okay. For the benefit of the House, ngicela sivumelane so. Itolo, we have had our commissions and we have engaged at the level of commissions. Now, it would have been wise for us, the exercise should have been indicated as such before commissions. But in request, we received the reports, bese kuba nale engagement, le holistic. In the end, because if we are going to be having a discussion that is not structured, it might as well collapse the objective. Or you want to submit the reports? Okay, Chief. As niga ni opportunity, but let's apply rules of the House. If you want to speak, you will raise your hand, you will be noted, you will be given an opportunity to speak. So I'm expecting ukuthi kube nemuntu lo mushroomako. Njengelikhowa, I will allow for the hand there, this Pagamisel paper, and the second one there, in that sequence. No, allow him. Megelena qede. Megelena qede. Can we maintain order in this house? Okay, thank you. Ngibani lebekalandzela? Okay, Mark.
Sanibonani. Lokhuluma ngoDoris wakamgwenya. Isekutheni siyabonga kakhulu. Sivile ireportiwe kakhulu. Lema department athuliwe kakhulu kuvakalile ukuthi ayathula. Boma DPSA ayathulwa kuyavakala ukuthi bakhona la. So lekuphakamisela ngokuthi angiva idepartment yaka Council for the Blind ukuthi yona vele igovernment seyibulele ukuthi ayisekho yini la ina sport noma kanjani. Then loku ngifuna ukundlulisa ukuthi iCouncil beyivaliwe ioffice layo kodwa January leyavulwa. Lonke lelingaboni ithovula ioffice leli ena sport. Manje ngiyemba la akuvakali ukuthi labangaboni bona nema-leadership abawatholi netikolo adikho njengoba bashintsho sesila. Then uma ngabe chose lo mntwana angaboni amcala na 6 years uma ukuthumelela ifomu ngabakuthi ungamthumela mntwana lonjalo or ayosapotwa kanjani. So le office likhona.
Okay, sorry to interject. Lunga lehloniphekile. Lunga lehloniphekile. Ngidacela ukuthi bakuncedise ubuye ku podium so that ukhulume kuvakale for the record purpose kufanele inkulumo yakho sibe nayo ku recording. Bengicela usonzele ku podium.
Oh, okay. Ikhona la. Okay, sanibonani. Ninjani? Sikhona lathi. Lokhuluma ngomdorisi wakamgwenya. Ngiloku ngilalele ngihleli lapha phasi. Ngiyaweva onke ama department bayawaphakamisa la akhona. So, angiyiva South African National Council for the Blind. Abayichaza abayikhuluma abayithini. Manje ke kuyangimangalisa ukuthi vele igovernment seyibulele ukuthi ayisabi khona la eMpumalanga yini. Lokunye futhi kufuna kwatiwe ukuthi belivaliwe lioffice le council for kusukela ngoMay totinyana. Kodwa ke siMpumalanga sambele kakhulu ukuthi sikhankasile sayale lale ukuthi January liyavulwa leli office. Malivulwa liyoqhubeka libe netinsita letibalulekile njengoba bantu bebasitakala kanjani tuke office le council. Kuyavakala ngisho. Then lokunye futhi ukuthi kuze ukuthi nyalo likavulwa ngabe sitawuvala selivuliwe. Sisamele leti agreement bathi kwi agreement sivumelwane sokuthi lo lekade osivolunteerla asebenze kanjani lapha eoffice. Uma ngabe kusho ukuthi selivuliwe ngizoya emsakatweni ngiphinze ngimemetele futhi kokuthi selivuliwe selingafika eNaspoti all the Mpumalanga. Kini nine bantu leningaboni ngiyabonga kakhulu. Ngibona ngoba ngize ngiphakamise isandla ngoba ngibona ngathi sidinzetelekile. Uyakubona lokho? Ngize ngiyakuphakamisela.
Siyabonga tukelunga lehloniphekile. Maybe ngisase tukel point lema rules and orders of this proceeding. Ngicabanga ukuthi kubalekile ukuthi ngikusho ukuthi i-interest yethu sonke lesila kufuna kudova mhlambe tingcinamba 1 lesibukene nato as people with disabilities, but also listen to government as Mpumalanga presenting progress made as the MEC has just reported. But safe to say, honorable members, isn't it that we are from regional workshops in the build-up towards this event, towards this sector parliament, and with ample time to deliberate on a number of issues, including issues that transpired in the last sector parliament in 2015. And you took it upon yourself as a resolution that we are starting on a clean slate under this 6th administration by the Honorable Speaker, BP Shiba. Now, it would not be wise of us as honorable members of this House to collapse what we have agreed upon. Now, I take it that we have exhausted all issues lebekaseceleni sawaqedza site la kutovula likhasi lelisha njengoba nale 6th administration ushilo speaker makakhuluma ukuthi musha ene ucela lithuba lekuthi correct what needs to be corrected. Now ngicela ukuthi emphasize honorable members ukuthi if there's any intent good disrupt lo mhlangano ngiyacela anybody lote ukuthi net angifuni bachubeke utosixolele, because in terms of the rules and orders in this house we will not allow it disruption, and angifuni umuntu abe spokesperson. Sema honorable members, we are all here representing ourselves. Well, asking me on behalf of someone else. We are here as members, we are here as organized formations. Now the strategic approach, therefore, the strategic approach, therefore, is that I will grant that we report as such. Then, if there are issues that must be packaged in the reports, we will make reflections. Ngalama issues lesfuna kwaveda, so that leadership can take into account. But I cannot collapse the item because kufuna sibe ne report yale parliament that will be submitted accordingly to both the legislature and the executive through the prim. So ngicela ukuthi singayithathi le exercise mhlambe to grandstand or popularize ourselves. Let's take this opportunity at our disposal. C7 is profitable because kutala sithi silele sabe siyacoca samuka. I don't think it would have served the purpose. So ngicela ukuthi sivumele ma commissions as in one day report you will raise hands mabaceda lama reports and input logo whatever you want to package to form part of the commissions. But ukuthi sibe ne discussion le misguided ngicabanga ukuthi nathi sidabe singakahleleki kwathina. So ngicela ukuthi sibuke ngeliso leli positive and leli progressive. I just want to make an appellance. I agree that kunema issues that you feel must be raised. But if we discuss haywire, singabi programmatic, kutosiniki problem because we want to know where to capture what and where. So ngicela ukuthi sibe naleyo order leyo and be able to conclude the business of this parliament. Ngiyacela. I don't know ngibona. Oh, Mr. Mkhatshwa, yes, you can take the podium.
Amandla. Amandla. Comrade anginizwa. Amandla. Yes. Comrades. Sifikile kuma region sabana lama workshops angithi. Saphinza sabana lama commissions lana. Ma comrades awenzile umsebenzi wayo bapackage ma issues angithi. Ukuthi siwa present kusho khona ukuthi lokhu present commission 1 kungenzeka nabo bayenze lokunye bangakakuboni but commission 2 nayo ithi no thina sifuna ku add lokhu kuloku nani ukukhulumile. Siyacela ke ukuthi asichubekeni si present lama report ebese siya input la kusele khona kuzasinceda lokhu ngoba nikhumbule ukuthi yonke lento lesenza sinceda abantu abakhubazekile. Ngiyacela ke ukuthi asipresente ngoba kushuthi umsebenzi wenu lo uyenza itolo uma nihlangene kuma commission uzoba kumele siwukhulumise sikhona ukusho ukuthi lana niyenze kahle lana asedeni lokhu ngeke sezikwenza ngoba I commission lay one beyenza umsebenzi wayo nale beyenza wayo but kumele siwakhulumise wonke lama report. Ngiyacela ke comrades ukuthi asivumeleni ma report a present njengoba kuhlelekile. Ngiyacela amandla. Amandla.
Thank you. I hope your report from Commission 1 is ready. No, but ngishilo ukuthi I will only note people laba phakamise dal. There's only 2 hands, then we'll take the commission. Let me note the hands. The first one there, the second one, then we're going to the commission. Okay, I'll take that as a proposal. There's a motion that my reports must not be read to plenary. They must be presented. But also, ngifuna kuletha caution to say, the report must say captured kunema omissions. You won't be at liberty to amend that report. Loko kufuna ngikubeke kucace. We can receive the report as it is, and no amendments will be put as such. Before nginike ba second, let me hear ukuthi lesandla lesinye besithini, and then I'll seek the House to second a proposal lebekiwe. There's a motion that the reports must not be presented. Let me give the honorable member who was raising a hand there. Ukuthi akhulume bese ngitofuna tandla letisekela ukuthi ma report anga present. Honorable member. Akasekho. Oh, okay.
Amandla. Ilizwe. Mina kusena indlu masenga ukushesha. Ngicela beze izolo nama commission siwalile futhi. Njoba namanje siwala njoba namanje uPhuzu yakhishwa lapha. Ngoba indaba ama commission siwalile sihleli endlini. Futhi besicela ukuthi le parliament le ihlale quarterly per year noma each and every 6 months ihlale of a year. Yeah, sizokwazi ukulungisa ama problem ngoba nithi nazithatha izindaba zethu nizimixa phambili laba abasiphethe kodwa ama feedback ingabibikho. Siyabonga bafethu.
Okay, we take note of what has been raised by the honorable member, and I want to assure you that the main intention for consolidating these reports is that we'll come back as a legislature to conduct oversight and accountability over departments. How far have they gone in terms of implementing this resolution? So now, there was a proposal that reports must not be presented. Ngifuna tandla. Ngicela nehlise tandla. Ngicela tandla one letivumelana nale motion ukuthi ma reports must not be presented to plenary. Hence that support that motion. Okay, ngiyadibona di 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, labanye baphakamise 2. Okay. Ngifuna tandla letithi siya rejecta le motion. Reports must be read and we must be given space to input on the reports. Ngicela le tandla lena. They are in majority. Ngicela sehlise. The motion stands defeated. Commissions will report if there are issues like fanele ukuthi abe packaged to the report. They will be packaged as such. I will give members space to make contributions to the reports. Let me invite Thokozile Skosane to report on behalf of Commission number 1.
I greet you all. Amandla. Amandla. Viva esi viva. Viva Kosatu viva.
Order in this house.
Okay, ngiyaxolisa comrade. Ngiya-withdraw statement sami.
Okay, order.
Comrade, ngimela phambi kwenu ngizoreporta i-commission number 1 ne? La ku-commission number 1 size nanazo ezilandelayo. That people with disabilities okay. Inkinga esibhekene nayo as people with disabilities isihloko sethu removing barriers to access and participation. Issues of access are universal for people with disabilities. Issues such as access to education, building of government, that we don't have ramps, attitude from the government officials. Access for people with disability also includes the issues of economic development. People with disability don't have access to decision-making events at government level, decisions that are taken on their behalf without engaging the sector. Representation in decision-making at all levels, at CDF, ward committees, even at CPF, remained of serious challenge because of the official facilitation. The appointment are not clued up on issues of representation of people with disabilities. That the province has a lot of white elephant buildings such as Mapulanen College of Education, etc. That is Mpumalanga, we don't have deaf school for children, which is also another barrier to access. That parliament, there is no member of parliament with disabilities that handle our issues of people with disabilities. Because we're not taken serious. Lada bezama ukuveza izindlela lezi cishe konke bakhulumile ama executive member athi naye alibona iphutha labo, but then sizamile ukuthi siyibhale ngalendlela leni nathi siyibhala ngayo so that they can capture, so that bazokwenza i-way forward. That policy in legislature are taken by who do not know anything about issues of disabilities. People who don't have disabilities politics, very low facile, ukuthi uthola ukuthi ufuna usizo kuma department awukhona ukulithola usizo because umuntu understand disability at all, nje uvela kubheka kunyazi. That is in the legislature, there is no structure to monitor disability issues. Vele loko sikubonile, khona manje mesifuna ema toilet siyale ekudeni, asikhona ukuthi mhlambe thilona and ngitheme nge toilet manje egcineni ngathola kune queue. That people with disability are not taken serious in politics. That's true. Basibona ngathi vele ay sizimpukane or kanjani, ang understand vele. That structures in the place of government to monitor issues of disability are pushing their agenda. Vele, most of the people that are in different departments push ama agenda wabo, like bafuna ukusebenzisa like mekunama program wabo, then bazobhala report at the end of the day, then bona baqedile they're gonna submit report yabo, then thina sisalele emuva sisala silenga kube nehlanga njengoba kukhona manje. That is wrong, very wrong. Konke lo engizikhulumelako, everything that I'm gonna say, I'm not saying it for Uchokozile Skosana, I'm saying it on behalf of abantu disabled abang to me. What they've asked that the structure in the place of government to monitor issues of disability are pushing, okay, I did read this one. That is wrong, that but complain about nange age group, uguchi. People are attending ama workshop, protective workshop, ne? At the end of the day, when they are attending protective workshop, batala babe about 35, beseba ba protective workshop or mass stimulation center, and then at the end of the day they're gonna say, well, bafuna umsebenzi bazokhipha ipost mhlambe la ku government department. Then bathi 18 to 35. Then bathi that thing must come to an end, especially to people those with disability, because ekugcineni sihlala lapha ema center sihlalela imratha asinayo program because bathi kushota ama i-government le mali esifanda ngayo iba incane ibhekelana nokudla kuphela, asikhona ukuthenga let's say ama computer or something else. that people with disabilities sitting in various structures are following decisions to made on their behalf to take their responsibility, that all government departments in Mpumalanga failing dismally on the issues of 2% employment people with disability. Vele lapho truly speaking, government niyasifeyila futhi vele dismally. Nijathi nje niyafaka nje kuma post ukuthi nifaka ne wheelchair ukuthi hayi sifuna abantu abakhubazekile, but at the end of the day asikubone kwenzekalayo, asiboni move. And the logo kuyasihlukumeza kakhulu because nisitshela ukuthi siyaniphi grant i-1.8 imele ing-afforde ingenzele konke, ingithengele indlu, ngithengele impahla ukudla nabantwana abayi-8 ngalowo mzuzu. That government is all over, is not focused, instead of making sign language being accessible in their school, focusing in teaching in Swahili. Vele iqiniso uyaya kwa Department of Education uDeaf uhluleka ukucommunicate nomuntu ofuna akumela kuncede, and ekugcineni uhamba ungayitholanga information, uhamba ungazwakalanga, and ekugcineni bagcine sebathi useless, ayikho into obozoyenza, vele awuzwakali, vele awufundanga. Kuma RDP houses bantu bafuna ukwazi ukuthi kahle hle which criteria are you using when you're building RDP houses, because most of the time bawakhipha bathi ayi-30 ase-Office, ayi-30 ase-Witbank, ayi-30 ase-Middleburg, only to find out ukuthi ithole abantu abayi-2, and the worst part of it bafostile uwathola lawo ma-RDP houses, and on top of that uthola ukuthi awekho accessible. At the end of the day umuntu uyalimela kule same house le bekayibanjelwe yona ngenhliziyo, or umuntu ubhalisa 10 years uthi ufuni RDP houses akasebenza uhola grant, then kwesinye isikhathi sekathola umsebenzi akakhona ugovernment ukummeter halfway because uthi ibond akakhona uku-afforda ibond. So sifuna ukuthi ugovernment at least enze kangconywana lapha kuma RDP houses, abhekisise nalaba abafuna ukuthi abakhonayo ukusebenza abasebenzayo bakhone ukuthi asebenzise something else ukuthi mhlambe angakhona ukuthi bathole ibond, kube nena something nje abazokhona ukuthi ayenze for abantu abakhubazekile bazokwazi uku-access izindlu noma ngabe bafuna ukuthenga itende, because esikhathini esiningi uyayithola indlu uthola ukuthi le ndlu le bafuna umntwana ukuthi umbhalise, what if anginamntwana, what if angishadanga, then kose ngibhalise umntwana kakhulu ekugcineni abantwana bayakhula ngiba nomntwana, umntwana kakhulu uzongikhipha endlini nami leyo akhiphe nabantu abami. Sivelena naku futhi okunye ukuthi singaresolve kanjani konke lokhu bese ngikukhulumile. We need people with disability to be involved in every decision that are made on our behalf. Sifuna ukuthi sibe khona kuzo zonke izinto enzenzayo eParliament, kumasipala kubeni, kuma district kubeni, because nama district, what do we call this, district disability forum, sinawa municipality disability forum, sinazo zonke lezi zinto si active, make use of us, don't take decision, make decision on us. And ugovernment isicela ukuthi mele acele abasebenzi bakhe bayazi le white paper, because ekugcineni ngithanda nami ngifunda le document izolo ngathuka ngibona i-communication disability, ngabona ne-walking disability. I was like confused ukuthi what's that? Abayazi abo government department, ama-department akawazi ama-disability. No MEC, I'm not sure ukuthi MEC wakuphi, ngizakhuluma naye athi uwile une-disability, but azange ngimuze ukhulume nge-mute ngathi ha i-TV na, because ngazi deaf mina. Sicela futhi ugovernment asakhele ikolo zabantu abadeaf bayeke yohlupha abantu enarheni zabo kuma province wabo. iMpumalanga is rich. Sicela ugovernment assiste sakhe ikolo zibe enough, zonke ikolo zabantu abakhubazekile, especially zabantu abadeaf, because it's not fair ukuthi bathatha abantu abadeaf babayise le eCalafoni or babayise le eRustenburg. And that government White Elephant building siyambawa siyamrabhela, akeka wenze lama building abe accessible, nami ngikhona ukuzikhwelela ngoba ngikhamba ngengodo. Sicela ukuthi kungabi nama program ka government azokwenzeka ngaphandle kwethu ngoba kuzosiphocelela ukuthi kube nenruhuruhu sizokulwa vele sisodwa and kwesinye isikhathi kuyoba ngathi asina order kanti sifundisekile siyadisturbeka. Sicela ama program ka government angaqhubeka but if aqhubeka bazositshela ukuthi azoqhubeka ngaphandle kwethu basitshela ngama last minute asikufuni lokho. That must come to an end phela namhlanje. Sicela ukuthi njengoba ugovernment asifeyilile kule 2% lena ngizoyichubekisa ngiqhule futhi kakhulu ngoba nabo bakhulumile uMEC no speaker ukhulumile naye ukuthi iningi lethu lana I think 99% ayisebenzi siyalamba and mawuthi uyahamba mhlawumbe uyokhulumisana nekhansela lakho uya kwamasipala wakho bakutshela ukuthi uyayithola grant, what more do you want? And lento leyo angazi ukuthi niya understand ukuthi ngicina nisinyazisa ngama family wethu because abantwana bethu bagcine bangasafundi baphenduke bathengisa imizimba because bafuna ukulethisa inkwetafuleni. Kube ngathi asihlelekanga thina as parents because we disable. Unless ugovernment enza ipolicy ukuthi vele thina abantu abakhubazekile singakhulelisi. Sicela ukuthi government, that means awekho enough lama disabled desk, awenzi enough. Sicela ukuthi government aqhubekise this thing yokuthi mhlambe each and every municipality, each and every district angithi kunama forum. There are people who are not working in that forum. They must take those people baba employ babheke izinto ezingalezo. Angithi ukhona ama council nama CTW. Why angabi khona kithi abantu aba disabled? Loko siyakuthanda futhi ukugqugquzela ukuthi sicela ukuthi kube ne disability desk each and every district or municipality ezobhekelana lezinto lezo kuphela. Angithi council lenza ekufanako njenge CTW. Benza umsebenzi we1 but ekugcineni bagcina sebawufeyile lo umsebenzi. So siyaqhuzelela sithi angeke sihlale ngendlala ugovernment wethu akhona. Yebo igrant ikhona but I see enough. It's not enough. And enough is enough. Esifuna ukwazi futhi ukuthi ingabe ugovernment mekaqhasha usebenzisa yipi criteria. Ingabe uqasha ngoba ngikhuluma isiNdebele ngoba kunamandebele lapho or uqasha ngoba ngilipedi ngishadele emapedini. Sicela ukuthi asisize lapho because yebo siya attend ama interview but at the end of the day who sits in that interview ozokwazi ukugqugquzela obona yonke into ukuthi ngabe kukhambani. Ema company na private kuba ne skills development then ugovernment usenza kanjani skills development sakhe ebantwini abakhubazekile. Sifuna ukwazi lokho and ekugcineni sicela ukwazi ukuthi futhi ingabe uzokhona ukuthi asihelebhe ukuthi mhlambe afake labo bantu labo mekenziwa ama interview each and every department because at the end of the day sihamba sihlukumezekile sihlale sihlukumezekile bese kuba silwe. Le vele bayilona kakhulu bathi badiniwe amabhazari but abasho ukuthi bawa crusher but badiniwe amabhazari abanye bafunde ngathi benza idoctor bafunde but still no job. Lento abayikhulumile eqeda ukukhuluma lo baba osuke la manje leyo kusho ukuthi banirabhelile sebantshela ke manje bathi babawa ukuthi sicela ukuthi niqalisise indaba leyo ukuthi iparliament yedisability ihlala kayingakhi so that sizobona ukuthi senikhamba ngeheho or kanjani because ayikho into ebalekile ukuthi sihambe ngama footstep wakhona and sihambe ngeheho. Angithi nibonile ababe bafuna ukuthi ivale iparliament ababe bafuna ukuthi ihlale so in order ukuthi ingenzeki ukungazwani njengalokho kumele sizwane siqale yonke into from scratch sicathuze sonke sikhambe sikhase siqhubeke sikhuphuke. In order to do that kumele senze ukuthi siberegisane and ugovernment okumele futhi into ayenze ukuthi lapha kuma public transport ngumzilo MEC yakhuluma ngayo sibawa ukuthi ngathi angangenelela abe accessible to all disability siyambawa hle ngoba lama siyaya nalelo na ayasihlukumeza. Sicela nje ukuthi kube accessible ukuthi noma ngabe mhlambe ngiyavela noma yiphi disability but ibe very accessible. Ngingasokhona ukuthi oh kosamba ongiguga ngingaka ngideke kangaka cabanga sebangiguga bangiphosele ekhumbini. We tired of that. Okunye sikubawa ukuthi lapha kuma inclusive school government must beef up with the people with disability because they cannot cope. Sizama ukusho ukuthi government kumele angenelele athathe nomuntu okhubazekile azokwazi ukubheka ukuthi ingabe because at the end of the day abantu abakhubazekile ba drop out because of indlela abaphathwa ngayo. Utishera mhlambe mangabe ngithola urongo oyi-1 uzongibiza ngale angibize ngamagama bese lo ku create isilonda esikhulu noma ngicabanga isikolo ngicabanga ukubaleka ngize ngipotoze nama crutches. Okunye futhi bafuna ukwazi ukuthi kuma tender lapha ku government kuma tender ngabe siyokwenza ama garden until nini government uyayi double check na especially kuma program njengalesi izele la namhlanje government ngawuya check na ukuthi kwa transport elethe uthoko from Ogis to Nelspruit ingabe yomuntu okhubazekile i-catering ngabe yomuntu okhubazekile. Sicela ukuthi naloko aku-double check because it seems like ubheka kakhulu mangabe basenza ama-garden basenza bo-anaroko but loko must come to an end. Indaba amathenda yona isishisa kakhulu sicela ukuthi government asibhekele siyeza bathi si-few ama-companies but it's not true. That is why sithi sifuna umuntu ozokhona ukusihelebha esokhona ukusihelebha ozokhona ukuberekisana no-government aberekisane nathi ona disability obazika ubunzima okhamba kibo ubunzima every day so that azokhona ukuhelebha ukuthi ngosi ngiyabazi azoba ne-data azokhona ukuberekisana ne-DPSA abonerekisane nazo zonke lama structure we-disability abo albinism abo council for the blind so that bazokwazi ukuhelebhana ukuthi mhlawumbe mesinama events are basically ukuthi disability sizokwazi ukuhelebhana. Manje ngisazi
ngicela ukuthi ngicela ukuthi let's allow I heard the point is raised. I will ask the support staff of the legislature to try and establish ukuthi MEC bakuphi la ngaphandle so that they must join session. Can we bayabuya. Yeah. Can we proceed with the reporting as they come back? Okay, honorable members, your point is heard. There's no need for us to honorable members, we can sing at the same time, but we can't. I see hands. I want. Okay, can you sit down, honorable member? Yeah, I see. I have noted hands, which I want to. You want to respond, honorable MEC? Can you assist us?
Thank you very much, Program Director. The speaker is conducting interviews outside Because ama-interviews aya ngesikhathi labantu
Asilaleleni.
bema-TV. Labantu bema-TV banetikhathi ukuthi bamfuna esikhathini. When ama-interviews u-speaker. Chairperson, nangu speaker.
Honorable members, let us behave, honorable. And we have heard your outcry and we are attending to it. As the speaker has joined, there will be interviews conducted outside as we proceed. And we are supposed to be at an interview around 1, and I can see it's already 24 minutes past 12. If we delay the progress of this proceeding, we will experience serious challenges, among other things, the issue of lunch, because around 1 we should be having lunch. And yeah, I said we have noted your points for concern that the MECs must come back and join proceeding, and we are attending to that. MEC? Switch on the mic. Oh, it's broken.
Chairperson, with your permission, senza request le Parliament ukuthi singa compromise the decorum of the House. Senza kusho ukuthi kunemisebenzi leminingi le emalunga executive committee la kayendako basihloniphile beta la balalela. Sicela ukuthi nisloniphe. Siyacela thina kuyibona iParliament. It's for the first time kule 12 years ngise Parliament la kuhawulishwana ngalendlela lenenda ngayo. Thina we respect you, that's why we are here. Now ama members seshaya mthetho bakhona. Sicela ukuthi sihloniphane so that in future si attend le Parliament ene sikhone kwenda lokhu leni sithuma kona. But we are really disappointed in the manner in which malunga eshaya mthetho la kakhona la. This is not the first Parliament, but it's the first Parliament in terms of kungadiphathi ngendlela iParliament lefanele idiphathe ngayo. And we want to request ukuthi asibambisaneni so that masiphuma la sihambe siyochubeka naleminye imisebenzi lesibukane nayo. Nani nichubeke nibuyele ngokuthula emakhaya. Please. Can we afford this house, the decorum of the house, stundi se Parliament? It won't be nice na nathi singema la sesiyahawulana. We're not, my rules awavumi lokwendekako. I hope isitawuhlangana sibambisaneni. Because we're not rude. We can't be rude to you. We are here, we respect you. But let's asibambisaneni le Parliament ukuthi ichubeke iphele.
Thank you, Honorable MEC. I want to believe the commission bese iqedzile ku-reporter and also try to reflect on the issue of time that indeed isikhathi lesesisele naso sincane kakhulu before 1 o'clock. Let me just invite hands who just want to input quickly on the report and give each speaker a minute from the commission and out of the commission. Those who want to input to this commission. I see only one hand. Okay. I'll start with this hand, then there's that hand, and the last one. I think there are three. Okay, noted. Second speaker, I think, is the honorable member who was on a cap. Yeah. No. No, the next speaker is the honorable member who's entering the house. I noted 3 hands.
Number two, ama-MECs ukuba siyakhuluma ngapha sisuggestile ukuthi sicela ukuthi iqhubeke le session. So siwabona libe laphuma ngamunye ngamunye. And kwakuthiwe ngapha kithi azo-attenda lakini. Okugcina na umama lo mina ngicela ukubuza ukuthi lezi esiyipresentayo makuba si-implementate thina yiphi action esizoyithatha lo mbuzo ubheke ngicela ukuthi masiphuma la basitshele basifike ezi-conclusion zonke izinto esiyipresentayo makuba si-implementate thina sithatha yiphi action ukuze izokwazi basiyibuyisa la izokwazi ukuthi izwakale.
Okay. Thanks, honorable member. It looks like Mike Yetu has got a problem. Who was the last speaker? That side? Yes. Okay. Yeah, I think there's a suggestion that could be proper, that let's take commissions. I don't know whether the hand seeks to second the motion. Okay, let's entertain that hand.
I can say ukuthi ngabe bekuna president lo khona la eMpumalanga ngabe lila in fact la sihleli khona bokutoze kuthiwe kufuna sithini sihlalele emva ngobe lana kubekelwe bantu laba baluleke kakhulu baholi bethu siyabona ama event even nale khathi kutafika Zuma la the same thing happened ngoba Zuma bekakhona yonke indaba yilapha until program iphele naye lekhathi hamba bonke abantu bahamba so nyalo nathi sibona ngathi kuyafana sinowaletha lama reports ene niyasibetray ene angeke ngithi nini kuphela nibahlonishwa now lama political party because nakukhulunywa ngikaze ngive wona lama political party athi bantu labakhubatekile ngathi asibathatheli enhloko ene sesila sikhulumile savota ukuthi asiqhubekeni but thina besivotela ukuthi asiqhubekeni ngoba bahlonishwa bebakhona besibabona ngobe comrade Pat ngale mhlonishwa Pat ka finance i-report le leni release by 2 o'clock ekseni bengicedzile ukuyifunda ngianalyze ene ayikhulumi kithi kubonakala ngathi nethi ngibhalile nethi just ukuthi vela kufuneka nilethe something because for 25 years uma le report itohluleka ku create a millionaire lokhubatekile but phinze make shonke abe alethe statement lesithi asikho nganhlanye sivile ukuthi vukuphile uthathe almost 400 ngangakubantu because vukuphile vela kufuna ube ne company le under construction ma documents ayo so kunekungahlangani kahle and akusisho ukuthi sisola make shonke ngile report le ma officials nasa under pressure by create ukuthi batosilethela yona but for 25 years sesiyabona nathi emehlweni ukuthi into vela adahambe kahle so sine besingacela ukuthi laba kids ngoba nathi lendlo siyayihlonipha basihloniphe ngendlela yakhona ngiyacabanga nayo lesicelo utosivisisa ngilele sikhulume sontolo ngoba besithethini uma bakithi what's the use for us to come back kulendlo because sina sathi ukuthi sibakhethile ngiyabonga
okay well siyabonga though the input bese ifuna kungibisela emva kancane kodwa I want to appreciate the input that is made but also reflect on the issue of honorable members. Safe to say, we are all members of this house, including those in the executive. And this exercise is not only meant for the honorable MECs from departments, but is meant to empower the legislature through the speaker that the sector parliament has resolved on this and this and this and that. And as such, these reports will be submitted to various departments. And the MEC deployed by the Premier here today is here to take all views that will be raised in this sector parliament. We know and we have felt all the assertions that the Paramiso Lentendile are taken serious by the legislature, as you can see that the face of the institution, legislative nayo. So, sizama kuxolisa kakhulu njengoba the MEC has said that we have noted loku lenikphakamisile, and as such, we want to plead with yourself, with your good self, to allow a program be concluded, so that no one were able to go to lunch and honorable members are able to take interviews. As you have seen from the committee, these are the honorable members who are here, who represent the institution, and the speaker is here. So let's allow sector parliament to continue, and we have heard all what you are raising, and you will continue as commissions avala ukuthi we have noted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is how we feel this must be attended to. We take cognizance of the fact that there are issues that you are not comfortable with. Can I allow Zenzele Chiane to report on the second commission, but also try to be precise, ngimnika nje, more or less 8 minutes to summarize key focus areas in terms of the report. Anganike the narrative, which is the seats, is because nema preambles, and try just to be precise and concise, straight to the point. Can I call the honorable member Zenzele Chiane to take podium? You will assist us, Mr. Ndinisa, with the mics here. That one is not working.
Ekuseni namhlanje ngithanda ukulotshisa indlu yonke khona la ekhaya eMpumalanga. Igama njengoba sekatshwile uSpeaker uZenzela waJiyana, ngiphuma eDr. JS Moroka Municipality. Ngizela ukuthi ngizopresenta i-report buya ku Commission 2, protecting the rights of person at risk of compounded marginalization. The Speaker of the Legislature, the Chair of Chairs, the Chairperson of the Committee, the members of the Provincial Legislature, the members of the disability sector, I greet you all. Madam Speaker, I'm humbled to be part of the South African democratic community. The South African democratic government is now 25 years old since its inception in 1994, and a lot has happened. This government managed to pass the progressive constitution in the world. Madam Speaker, we are assembled here today because our constitution, which mandates the legislature to facilitate public involvement in the legislative and other processes of legislature and its committees, as inherited in Section 118 of the Constitution. Section 9 of 3 states that the state may not unfairly discriminate or marginalize directly or indirectly against anyone or more grounds, including race, gender, sex, pregnancy, marital status, ethnic or social origin, color, sexual orientation, age, disability, religion, belief, culture, language, or birth. It is against this background that today we put the provincial government under review for the period of 2015 to 2019. We noted that as a country, we have a high level of disabled youth unemployed and the shortage of skills development programs to support disabled people. Our education system is not talking to the needs of disabled person. As a result, we find it difficult to find employment with the type of education system that we have in. Disabled people have more challenges at hand that are not being attended by the powers to that be. As a country, we are not creating jobs for people with disability. We are marginalized as people with disability. As a result, we see high level of poverty, crime, and social cohesion take place. Level of corruption and marginalization is too high in our country. Therefore, we recommend that, number one, skills of social inclusion. Under it is the improvement of education system and equality and quality of work for those youth, people, especially marginalized in the labor market, should be the key focus of the government's research and capacity building agenda. Concerted and focused efforts are needed to improve outreach, quality and relevance of education and training, specifically of people with disability. Given the heterogeneity of disadvantaged groups such as women, children, youth, and men with disabilities, targeted initiatives to address their particular challenges are needed to better link education and training to the world of work. Active disability program that offer a package of support services, including remedial education, core skills, vocational and job readiness training, awarenesses of the rights of people with disabilities and their safety, job search assistance, access to health, user-friendly public transport system, careers, guidance, and counseling are more likely to enhance employability and facilitate transitions to decent life. Allocation of RDP houses should be monitored. Houses should accessible to a person living with disability. Increasing the employability and support of people with disability, responding to the impact of financially and economically crisis, focusing on these areas. More special schools are needed. We need medicine written in Braille for people who are blind. Arbeit centers also needed to improve our education. Like Honorable Speaker, Masleli izolo kufike iphuzu lokuthi kwatsho omunye ubaba ukuthi kufika la kuthiwa khona kurecommendwa youth like mhlambe or emsebenzini baqasha up until maybe bathi from 18 to 35. So after 35 years kufika la bathi khona abasamfuni lo muntu because seka over age. But then uthola ukuthi thina abantu aba disabled more especially sibe advanced sisadingwa amathuba ukuthi sifunde. Lo baba uthi yena wenze i-matric at the age of 40 years. So why complete at the age of 40 years, but konke la khamba khona athi ufuna umsebenzi bathi no ilokhanseka over age. So kuba ne problem ukuthi besingafisa nosibawa nokuthi ngoba sidimekile amathuba ukuthi mhlambe esikhathini esiningi si slowly or esikhathini esiningi besifihliwe la elokhanzini emakhaya azange sikhona ukuthi sibe ne education elokhanzi siyithole ngendlela eright. Besibawa ukuthi mhlambe kube ne ukuthi ka increase endabeni age restriction mhlambe iye elokhanzi above ilokhanzi inani elibekiwe kanje.
Please wind up.
Okay. Environmental audits for people with disability, accessive devices, age restriction, njengoba besengitshwile, legislation codes of good practice for people with disabilities, mental versus physiatric disabilities. Project should be designed to build on existing job creation programs of the government and NGOs. Ngithanda ukubuya ngisupporte endabeni ye-local employment. Thina abantu aba-disabled akukho la kaningi abasiqalelela khona. Mara-ke ngithokozele endabeni yokuthi u-MEC bese kakhulumile athi ukuthi this thing from now i-local isengaphansi ko-president and then ne-local disability izokufakwa nangaphasi ko-premier. Maybe lapho kuzaba ngcono because sabe sesithola i-local direct from local the office of the premier. But then uyatsho lapha ubaba nami ngithanda uligcuzelela lelo phuzu. Sinama-company ekudala sawa-register. Othola ukuthi si-registile nama-CSD.
Honorable member, please round up.
Yes, I do, leadership. Othola ukuthi si-registile nawo ama-CSD, but then if even no one esingamkhomba ukuthi kiyo wonke lama district, kiyo wonke lama municipalities ezela no one ongatsho one company yakho ukuthi maybe bamnikezile oyi-one umsebenzi ukuthi aka transport abantu or aka locals aka cater. All of us la most of us is now ama companies njengalawo, but then still locals asihelebheki. So njengoba umhlonishwa athi ukuthi ngivale besilindile ukuthi mhlambe sibawe ne time frame ukuthi locals more especially lo othe each and every after 6 months kumele ukuthi ilocals ibuye ihlale eParliament njengale, so that sikhona ukuthola ukuthi nikhamba kangangani, because kunesikhulumo esithi ngathi solo kuyagcina ngathi around 2015 ukuthi ihlale iParliament disability, so namhlanje ihleli, so then kungabe ukuthi kuphinda lokho and then sikubona after 10 years again.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Honorable Member Chian. Can I call upon Honorable Bongikosi Mdluli to report on behalf of Commission 3? And please stay within the 8 minutes as allocated.
Ngithanda ukubingelela indlu nebaphathi bami laba ngalapho. Lo lokhulumako ngoBongikosi Isaac Mdluli ngichamuka eThabacho municipality. Chairperson, sibantu abakhubazekile sithanda ukuphakamisa lesi siphakamiso tukwe Department of Health ngoba sibona kungathi abasithathi serious. Sibantu abakhubazekile sibantu abaphila ngemedication, and kutholakala ukuthi medication lesiyitholako esibhedlela is not enough for the whole month, and sitholakala sijike etibhedlela singana medication because tibhedlela tihlala ti out of stock. So siyacela lapho ukuthi ungenelele uphinde futhi umake sure ukuthi wonke umuntu okhubazekile uthola imedication, ngoba baphinde bathathe leyo mali leyo ye grant baphinde bathenga imedication ngoba isibhedlela asikhona ukubanikeza imedication. Siphinde ukuthi imphathi ihlelo ngiyaqabanga ukuthi uhamba ngeMova, imova yakho iphinze idinge iservice uma seyihambile, kodwa thina sihamba ngema wheelchair, wethu akaservice etibhedlela, and ngathemba ukuthi nawe ungathatha ukubuka kulama wheelchair lana ukuthi are in good condition ukuthi singawasebenzisa. And sibantu abakhubazekile saba nelithuba ukuthi si trainwe inhlangano i-Autobog from Germany ukuthi sikhona ukulungisa ma wheelchair repair and wheelchair service. Kulokho lelwadi lelo sinalo ukuthi silungise lawo ma wheelchair ethu. Njengoba sicela kuwe mphathi ukuthi sicela ukuthi lama wheelchair la tonke tibhedlela ema store room lagcwele, sicela ukuthi siwathathe siwa-rehabilitate, uphinde futhi ugcuzelele ema company abantu abakhubazekile nalabo labanelwazi ubanike lithuba ukuthi sibe ne company umuntu okhubazekile kuto tonke tibhedlela leti letobuka kulungiseka kwema wheelchair, because I wheelchair esibhedlela bakunika yona for 3 years not maintaining it, and lo akusichazi kakhulu. Sicela ukuthi kulomnyaka wa 2020 kube nehlelo leli phakamiswako etibhedlela kuthi lawo makhampani ebantu labakhubatekile labanelwati angenelele aphinze alungise ma-wheelchair. And siphinze sibuye ku tender basis. Mphasi hlelo lana lokuthi asina makhampani sibantu labakhubatekile lelo akusilo liqiniso. Sinawo makhampani akasebenzi. Maphepha ethu agcine aphelelwa sikhathi and maphepha siwenda ngemali. And imali lengekho imali lesi tsasa kule grant. So siphize singavisisi sibantu labakhubatekile ngoba kuna 30% procurement leyo lenikwa umphakathi uma kuba nemathenda. Kodwa thine i2% yethu sicela kubuta ukuthi ilakule 30% or have to be 32% ngoba i-youth iba nema percentage ayo nabo make baba nema percentage abo. Kodwa thina sibantu labakhubatekile asikabalwanga lapho. And sicela ukuthi kuphinzwe kube nelithimba leli yophuma kube nebantu labakhubatekile laba yo monitor ukuthi tonke letikhalo tethu tiyalandzelwa futhi tiyagcinwa. Mphathi hlelo kule msebenzi i2% yethu asiyiboni. And siphize sicele la kubo masipala ku transversal labantu labasebenza lapha abana disability and futhi kuba likhuni ukuthi basivisise tikhalo tethu. Sicela ukuthi kudaleke amathuba emisebenzi ku transversal kuhlale umuntu lokhubatekile lotokhona kulalela tidzingo tebantu labakhubatekile. Kubo masipala siphize sicele ne disability iphume ku DSD. Njengoba MEC sakhulumile ukuthi iyaphuma siyakuthokotela kakhulu lapho ngoba i-DSD ibambe bogogo ibambe bantwana ibambe bomake ibambe nasibantu labakhubatekile. Sizathu sokuthi sigcina sitholakala tidzingo tethu tinga-ajedwa ngesikhathi.
You are left with 3 minutes.
Sibona ukuthi kungenqa yokuthi labo bantu laba abakakhubateki. And siphinze sicele mphasi lihlelo tuka onke ama buildings e government that are not accessible kuthi sicela uvule amathuba emisebenzi kulama company ebantu labakhubatekile lawo ma building lawo rehabilitatwe alungiswe and kuko onke ama buildings lawo akhiwawo kubantu labakhubatekile babe involved bafake imibono yabo kuze kuthi kukhonakala kwakhiwa ama ramp. And ngive MEC nakathi tonke tikolo ti wheelchair accessible lela akusilo liqiniso mama. Kunetikolo la singakhoni kufinyelela kuma office uthola kunetitepisi and ngilapho sibona khona ukuthi sibandluleka kangakanani ngilapho ubona khona ukuthi ukhubatekile. So siyacela onke ma buildings lawa are not accessible for wheelchairs. Kube nehlelo lapho ma business ebantu labakhubatekile atokhona kuthola lincedo. And sengi conclude chairperson and siyacela ukuthi kule ma catering uma siba nemicimbi noma nema event sicela ukuthi siphekelwe abantu labakhubatekile. Si support la ma company lawo. Laba ngithumile bathe chairperson uma kungaba ne event yabantu labakhubatekile ku cater umuntu longakakhubateki lokudla lokho angesikudle lo muntu utadlela kona. Sifuna icompany umuntu okhubatekile kube ngiyo lesiphekelako uma kunemisebenzi yethu lesiyendako. Ngiyabonga.
Thank you. Let me now call the Honorable Member Innocent Nkosi to present on behalf of Commission 4. I'm sure, where is the Honorable Member? He's coming. Okay. Can and we assist in that regard. I must caution member that it is already 1 o'clock. We're supposed to have concluded business of the house. So with the discretion of the presiding officer for the day, I will extend the time to 1:15. So the commission will present for 8 minutes, and then we'll get to the declaration and vote of thanks as such. Honorable Member Kosi, the mic. Where is Mr. Ndinisa? Oh, it's fine. Okay.
Thank you. Lokhuluma ng Innocent Ngosi wasembombela Ward 4. Ngitotfula i-commission number 4 lewe ikhuluma nge-reducing economic vulnerability and releasing human capital. After 25 years of democracy, lesikubonile thine la eMpumalanga sibantu labakhobatekile kuthi buholi bethu kokuqala bucula tingoma. Thina sathi ukuthi buholi kusho ukuthi kufuna ukube bantu labathatha ama decisions. Number 1 sikhulume nge-cooperatives. Cooperatives are non-functional as mostly people with disabilities were used to front. More young people are considered and people with disabilities are often not included. And then sabane solution lesi recommend uhulumende wethu. Set aside projects that will be undertaken by cooperatives of people with disabilities, reducing targets for young people when it comes to the allocation or intake. For example, 30% young people, 2% with people with disabilities. Request that equal participation be made in line with the sustainable goals, development goals. And then number 2, stature skills. We said developing skills for people with disabilities is still necessary. Most people with disabilities have companies and commodities listed. However, some do not have the necessary skills required. And then solution, we said, critical that people with disabilities in their respective areas identify training needs in line with what their companies are providing. Submitting to the OSDP. The OSDP should strive to source relevant training required from within the departments or other government entities. And then 3, Sigma 10. Statute issue of fronting. Fronting is always done by requesting identity document of people with disabilities with the view that they will equally benefit from whatever purpose the ID is going to be used for. People with disabilities are often overlooked when tenders are awarded, and the indication is that they did not submit. A solution, number 1, we said a written consent and medical certificate should be submitted as proof that people with disability is acknowledging to be part of the company. 2, request that there should be 2 tender boxes, 1 marked tender boxes for people with disabilities. 3, the CSD should have a provision for people with disabilities as currently there's none. 4, OTP, legislature, head of department, to closely monitor government departments. business as well as municipalities to check compliance in terms of economic empowerment. 5, it said supply chain offices or officers to assist with workshop on the completion of tender documents, the do's and don'ts. And then number 4, Sitachi employment. Adherence to policies not done and there's no monitoring of such processes. Learnership are seen as employment. They are not sustainable as the contract terms normally differ from one organization to another.
3 minutes.
Good solutions. Department/organization should stop reporting on learnership year in, year out, even if the contract ended. Number 2, organizations should ring fence other posts for filling by people with disabilities. Number 5, sikhulume transport. Okay, sorry. Employment. Lokunye futhi liphuze sililethile. We said people with disabilities also want to participate in what committee. Lastly, khona lapho sisaid the grant should not be stopped once the person gets job because mostly they get contract jobs. So 5, transport. Transport is one of the economic barrier since job hunting. Business transactions are done in urban and suburban areas. Transport is not accessible. Even commuters are impatient for people with disabilities. And then good solution. We said request that this issue be prioritized, especially with minibuses that do not have the boot space for wheelchairs. Municipality and government should join hands to speedily address this issue. Disability awareness campaign should be done in taxi and bus ranks.
1 minute.
Lastly, six law, business forum. Business forums are not assisting. Instead, they only use our disability to benefit others. Strong monitoring is solution. Strong monitoring required on business forums to ensure that companies for persons with disabilities are considered when opportunities arise. Sengicetha losesihlalweni ngicabanga ukuthi leli sikreyizile thina kukhombisa kona ukuthi i-report lethwe government ayihlali kahle kithi sibantu abakhubadekile because solo sikhala ngasame things thina labanye sidoze siguge nalabatako batawukhala ngale same things, so angeke sikhona ukubetreya other people with disabilities. So sesifuna kuba mahero abo nini kufuna nisilekeleleni kithi. Siyabonga.
Thank you very much. We thank you for the reports from commissions. Let me invite a mover that seeks to adopt the reports from commissions. Then we move to the next item. Can I get a hand that moves for the adoption of reports? I see a hand there. Thank you very much. There's a mover with an amendment. Can I get a seconder? I see a hand there. The honorable member on spectacles in the house who has raised the left hand is seconding. Okay. Reports are duly seconded. Thank you very much, honorable members of the house. Let me call upon the honorable member Mkhatshwa to read to come and read the declaration of the sector parliament. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, Chair. I'm here to read the declaration. It reads as follows. Parliament for People with Disabilities 2019 Declaration. We, the people with disabilities of Mpumalanga, gathered today, 22 November 2019, in the Legislature Chamber for Parliament of People with Disabilities 2019. Appreciate the opportunity availed by our legislature for us to participate in shaping government policies. Believing that our legislature has all the intentions to improve our lives for the better through involving us in its oversight activities. And further believing that this oversight activity, when including public, becomes an advocacy platform for becomes an advocacy platform that educates society about our plight. We hereby declare our undivided commitment to assist the legislature in its oversight responsibilities through reporting service delivery inadequacies in all state institutions that's raising awareness on disability matters. Participate in all lawmaking exercises that seek to improve our lives as citizens. Impart our knowledge on disability issues without fear to all citizens. Support democratic values in society and assist our government whenever our involvement is called for. Thus done and signed in Nelspruit, Mpumalanga Provincial Legislature Chambers on this 22nd day of November of the year 2019. The organizations that are there is DPSA, DEFSA, South African Council for the Blind, Autism SA, Albinism SA, Epilepsy SA, Legislature. Thank you.
Singamshayela tandla. The declaration is supported by acclamation. Can I call Mr. Mbenyane just to make a short announcement before we move to item 8? I believe Honorable Weber is getting ready.
Ngiyabonga mthenisihlalo Mkhatshwa Lubisi. It's very short from the Honorable Speaker. Is to say, obviously, Parliament, Honorable Chair, which Honorable Speaker cannot be exhaustive in dealing with those things, but that process wakati njoba siyatle process. Kodwa ke utazidlulise ukuthi kune petitions process lapha ekhaya legislature ukuthi mhlambe lama issues la sihlangana nawo lena emakhaya njalo njalo uthole ukuthi abakhona adzinga ukuthi attention ye government nakonke lokho sithola sasithola ijoy asisho ukuthi government ayideliver kodwa sithola ijoy icelwa ukuthi sisebenzise i-petitions process yala ekhaya ngenhlanhla nguye honorable speaker lo responsible for i-petitions process bese siyamlekelela njalo nge-administration yakhe uyithumele babe ngenhlanhla babe Lubisi in charge honorable speaker uthumele yena bese thina sigijima nayo le petitions process but ingena ku speaker bese iya njalo njalo sicela sisebenzise kunokuthi mhlambe sisebenzise indlela letingaphazamisa ukuthula emphakatsini ikhona petitions process njalo sicela sisebenzise kakhulu letinye izinto singakhona ukucazulula message yokuqala ledlula lebuya ku speaker yesibili ukuthi masekacedzile umhlonishwa Lubisi uthi uma speaker umamshiba utasi inviter but stand director kahle ukuthi siya ngakuphi usi inviter ukuthi siyobambisa kancane before samba siye ekhaya kodwa stand director ke kahle kodwa uma sekacedzile umsebenzi wakhe ulo si administration bakhona ama colleagues lapha so director uthi bani uya kuphi njalo njalo kodwa uyasi inviter umam speaker umamshiba ngiyabonga.
Thank you very much, Mr. Mbenyane. We are at item 8. Can I call upon the honorable member, Weber, to give us a vote of thanks?
Chairperson, I was completely surprised when I was asked to deliver the vote of thanks today. In view of the fact that I'm a leader of an opposition party, I thank you for that. But maybe it's fitting that you've asked me because I know what's going on. My wife is disabled. I know what it is. And therefore, I thank you for hosting this prestigious occasion. I thank you for collecting all these people to listen. And I want to assure everybody that everything that has been said today is on record. It will be attended to. Kodwa ake nginiphendulele ngesizulu ngoba ngesizulu ngiyasibamba bamba nokuswata ngiyaswata swata kodwa angikujayelanga. Kage njengoba nginichaza ngesingisi ukuthi inhlungu zenu ngiyazazi. Umfazi wami use wheelchair. Ngihamba nako malanga onke. Mina ngiyamgcina ngizomgcina kuze ashone ngiyomgcina mina. Mangisho njalo ngithi nohulumende ufuna ukuthi angigcine nani kuze kugcine. Inhlungu zenu ngiyazazi ngoba mina ngihamba nazo. Ngiyazazi lezi inhlungu zenu. Ukuhlupheka kwenu ngiyakwazi. Ngiyakwazi. Konke lokho enikuzwa malanga onke ngiyakwazi ngoba mina nami ngihamba nako. Yiko lokho ukuthi ngithi ake simbonge uSpeaker ukuthi asihlanganise sonke ukuthi alalele manikhala alalele maniveza lezi inhlupheko zenu alalele nina maniveza lezi inkinga nalezi inhlungu zenu. Ngiyabonga kakhulu Madam Speaker ukuthi uhlanganise lapha nani ngiyanibonga kakhulu ukuthi nibe khona. Thina siyawulanga nami njengoba phela mina ngise opposition party phela ipolitiki isebenza kanjalo futhi siyaphikisana. Kodwa asizondani. Siyahloniphana. Asikwazi ukuqhubha ngokwethukana. Siyalalelana. Nami ngizawuzama ukuthi nginikhalele. Nami ngiyawuzama ukuthi ngibacele ukuthi banigcine kuze kugcine. Ngiyabonga.
Thank you, Honorable Weber, for the enriching vote of thanks. We really appreciate your leadership and participation to this 6th Parliament. I will allow protocol to guide us in terms of the group photo session that will be conducted inside the chamber. But over and above all, I want to believe that this session of the sector parliament for people with disability 2019, okay, order. Okay. Because the speaker has tasked me as the chairperson of this committee, I will attempt to respond in this fashion. There's what we have in government called a planning cycle of government. After we have consolidated the reports, ato thunyelwa ku government kutsi ati align uma ka plana kulento lesithi annual performance plan. Onke ma departments atawunikwa ma issues that relate to them or are relevant to them, so that they align the annual performance plan in line with the resolutions. Now, when we convene sector parliament, their departments will come and account how far have they gone in implementing, because these resolutions, Tina, as a committee, we are the ones tasked with the responsibility to ensure that e-government account based on what we have resolved. Let's not go end up because yes, empowerisha, implom the oversight sector model yala ekhaya is localized. Yes, vumela ukuthi singan invite as in when we interact with departments. So it will be to your benefit. Because Maslala as the committee, in some of our meetings, will invite the sector to listen to the responses until such time we convene another sector parliament. I think that response should suffice to assist in the question as presented by the Honorable Member. Honorable Members, thank you very much. Umhlonishwa Weba bese kasibongile. I don't want ukuthi nginanatele inkulumo yomuntu lomdzala, mina ngiyahlonipha kakhulu ngathi ukuthi inkulumo yomuntu lomdzala ayinanatela. Let's allow Mr. Mnisi from protocol to guide this session, but the sector parliament is officially closed. Thank you very much. Travel safe home until we meet next time. Thank you.